The greatest happiness is to scatter your enemy, to drive him before you, to see his cities reduced to ashes, the Mongol army leader declares. This isn't just a war cry, it's a window into a mind molded by a relentless pursuit of victory. The leader's rise to power wasn't a walk in the park. It was a journey that demanded courage, tenacity, and a fearless spirit. From the harsh steppes of Mongolia, he emerged, not just as a survivor, but a conqueror. His leadership wasn't about ruling with an iron fist, but inspiring his men with a vision of conquest. His strategic acumen, as sharp as the arrows of his archers, was a key ingredient in his recipe for success. Every battle was a chess game, every move calculated, every decision made with the end game in sight. In the relentless theater of war, he found his purpose. To conquer your enemies, to see them driven before you, that is the sweetest joy, he concludes. In the midst of chaos, there lies opportunity, he begins, a determined look in his eyes. Our Mongol leader, a master of the battlefield, knows that warfare is not simply about brute strength. It's a meticulously planned dance, a game of chess with real, human pieces. His approach to warfare is steeped in innovation, a testament to his strategic brilliance. Picture, if you will, a vast and diverse landscape, teeming with both challenges and opportunities. In the face of towering mountains, he doesn't see an obstacle but a vantage point. In the presence of a rushing river, he doesn't see a barrier but a means of transportation. He takes adversity and refashions it into advantage, molding the battlefield to his will. His tactics are unorthodox, yet effective. He champions the use of psychological warfare, sowing seeds of doubt and fear in the minds of his enemies. He utilizes the element of surprise, striking when least expected and from the most unlikely directions. His army, though often outnumbered, is never outmaneuvered or outsmarted. But his true strength lies not in his tactics, but in his unyielding determination. In the face of defeat, he remains undeterred, his spirit unbroken. Each setback is but a stepping stone to victory. His resolve is as steadfast as the mountains, his desire for victory as relentless as the rivers. His leadership is a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Mongol people. He leads not with fear, but with respect. His soldiers follow him not out of obligation, but out of admiration. They fight for him not because they have to, but because they want to. And so as he stands before his troops, he imparts his wisdom, his experience, his undying belief in their ability to overcome any adversity. Remember, in the face of adversity, we find our greatest strengths, he advises. And with these words, he ignites a fire within them, a fire that will burn brightly on the battlefield, illuminating their path to victory. A leader can never be happy until his people are happy, he asserts. The conviction in his voice echoes through the vast plains of the Mongol Empire. The Mongol leader, a man forged by the fires of war and hardship, stands firm in his belief. He views leadership not as a position of power, but as a responsibility, a duty to the people he serves. His philosophy is simple, yet profound. He believes that a leader must lead with empathy, understanding the needs of his people, their hopes, their dreams, and their fears. He emphasizes the importance of striving for their happiness and prosperity, of putting their needs above his own. He paints a picture of leadership that is not about authority, but about service. It is about making a difference, about inspiring change, and about leading with purpose. A leader's purpose is not to serve himself, but to serve his people, he reiterates, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of history. A leader is judged not by the length of his reign, but by the legacy he leaves behind, he declares. A profound truth indeed. The Mongol army leader was more than just a figure of authority. He was an architect of change, a sculptor of history. His leadership was a tapestry of lessons learned and battles won, woven with the threads of courage, wisdom, and strategic prowess. His influence was far-reaching, echoing through the annals of time. He was a beacon of resilience, standing tall amidst the storms of conflict. His strategies in warfare, his approach to governance, and his principles of leadership have been etched into the sands of time, setting a benchmark for future leaders to aspire to. The Mongol leader's legacy is not simply about the victories under his belt or the territories he conquered. It's about the ideals he embodied, the values he upheld, and the indomitable spirit he demonstrated. Remember, a true leader lives on in the hearts and minds of his people long after his time has passed, he concludes.